Hello YouTubers, beer geeks, and beer hounds alike. Bill here. We're going to do a beer review. This one is by Stone. It's called Scorpion Bowl IPA, and it comes in at 7.5% alcohol by volume. That's what the can looks like. Okay. I've had this before. I actually reviewed it probably about a week ago, and thought I'd re-review it because I bought a 6-pack of it, and the first one I tried, I reviewed it, and like I wasn't really feeling it. I think my taste buds were like whacked or something. And like by the time I got, to the second or third one, the beer started tasting a lot different than when I reviewed it. So I ended up really liking this beer. So I thought I'd take that other review down because it really wasn't the beer's fault. It was my taste buds were jacked up for some reason on that first beer. So I'm gonna redo this this beer here and give it a little better justice here. It's got a whole buttload of literature on there. If you want to go ahead and read that, it's all there. There's a whole book for you to read. But anyways, this puppy is canned on 5/18, so it's just a little over a month old, so it's really fresh. I got this at Total Wine and More for about 11 something out the door for a 6-pack of 12-ounce cans. And let's get it cracked open and see what we got here. Yeah, it wasn't the first. It was weird. Like I reviewed the first beer of the 6-pack, and I was like, "What the hell?" It just wasn't working. So as I was, going through the 6-pack, man, this started tasting good, and I was like, "What the hell happened?" So I figured it must have been my taste buds. My senses were whacked for some reason. Could have been allergies or something messing with my my taste buds and my senses. So I took that one down. I'm gonna redo it right here, right now. Okay, because I know the beer was better than what that last video was portraying. So we have a huge, frothy, creamy, silky head. It's just slightly off white. It's not totally white. It's got some big bubbles popping open in the middle there. And we have a clear amber color. Some bubbles streaming up from the bottom. Nice clear amber color. All right. Yeah, so I'll be right up front with you. I do like this beer. I had it, that last 6-pack I had. By the time I was done with that 6-pack, this beer was very, very tasty. So I don't know what happened with that first beer I had and that I reviewed, but I knew the beer was better than that by the time I was done with the 6-pack. A really nice looking amber color, clear, really nice head. All right. Let's get an aroma on this puppy. Now that I got my senses back. Yeah, right up front, I'm getting like piney hops, some earthy spice hops, and a real nice like bready kind of almost caramel malt note. It's got a really nice sweetness to it. Yeah. That's pretty much what I got on the aroma. Let's get a hit. Cheers. Yeah, that is very, very tasty. This is a pretty dank beer, I must say. This one is got some dankiness to it. Dank hops. It's like a mix between a piney and a kind of earthy spices. It's got really, really good malt backbone to it. Taste follows the aroma. It almost has like a candiness to it, but it's not like a sweetness. It's just like a hoppy candiness almost to it. This is an excellent beer. I can't believe that my taste buds were that far off the first beer I had on the last review. That's why I knew I'd have to redo this, because man, this beer started hitting really good. Look at that malt. Excellent. To be honest, this beer is tastier than the Stone Enjoy By that they're pushing these days. It's very similar tasting to Stone Enjoy By, but I think this is actually better. It has a little bit better of a hop character to it, and just as good of a malt bill. But it's very similar tasting to Stone Enjoy By, the latest one they came out with, 720, I don't know. But yeah, it's got real nice malt backbone to it. Really nice lacing on the glass. Really nice earthy and piney hop character. Almost to the candy kind of hop. Oh, that is so good. It is pretty damn hoppy though. It's got a little bit of a hop bite to it. Maybe that's why they say a punch to the stinger. Yeah, right there on the can. Because it is pretty damn dank, pretty hoppy. If you're a beginner, you might not be able to handle this one. It's very good though. Very well constructed beer. It's got a medium mouthfeel. Earthy hops. Nice bready, almost borderline caramel malt sweetness. Some piney, but it's so dank that it just really is awesome. I'm almost getting like a cracker note. This is a very good Stone beer. This is one of the better IPAs from Stone right here. $11.50 out the door for a 6-pack of 12-ounce cans. Not a bad deal for a 7.5%er. No booziness or no raw alcohol notes at all. It's a balanced beer, but it is dank. But it does have a really solid malt backbone to it to balance it all out real nicely. But it is a dank beer. It tastes bigger than 7.5% actually. Really nice bready malt sweetness. But it's not a sweet beer per se. That is good. Good job on this one. I can't believe my taste buds were that off last time I did this beer. This beer really grew on me. This might be one of my favorite Stone IPAs actually. It's just really nice. The malt backbone that they are putting in this one is probably the highlight of this beer, because the hops are there, but they're not super piney and they're not super like floral. They're not super earthy. They're there, but they're kind of hard to define. But you can really pick up on the malt character of this beer, and it's really solid. But then when you really swill it like this, really good, you get your aroma, you're almost getting like a borderline starburst kind of candy note. This is an excellent, look at that lacing on the glass there. I mean, now it's putting out almost like a starburst candy fruit note. It's not fruity, it's hoppy. This beer really grew on me. Very good value. If you can get this beer fresh, definitely go for it. That's if you're an experienced IPA drinker. If you're not experienced, this might be a little too much for you, a little too hoppy, because it is pretty damn dank. Just a really nice balance of the hops and the malts. So we'll swirl it one more time, see if we can pick up anything else. We'll wrap it up. Cheers. Super tasty. I might as well finish it here with you. Cheers. I'm picking up a touch of tobacco note, but not very much. It's there a little bit. Whoa. Bodily noises. Cheers. Nice lacing on the glass there. Yeah, this beer is really awesome. Cheers. Nothing but foam. Tasty foam, that is. So that's pretty much what I got on this beer. Did I mention it has a medium mouthfeel? Probably. But anyways, it has a medium mouthfeel. So on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, I'm going to give this puppy a 4.2. It's a very well constructed, very well priced, very tasty IPA. And 4.2 it is. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Double horns up for this one. And I'll have the description of this beer at the bottom of the video description section. Excuse me. Please like and subscribe. I'd much appreciate that. And y'all have an awesome day, and we'll check you later. See ya.